Hello everyone, and welcome to a game that I thoroughly love, Sworn. It is a roguelike, top-down-ish, I don't know how to describe that. You've seen games like this before, but what I really enjoy about this one in particular is that it's Camelot coded. I have played quite a bit of this. I'm gonna start with my best boy, the vigilante, on my favorite weapon, the sword. So you have 4 different characters, and they all have different weapons and different abilities. You've got your trees that you can, your meta progression. As you can see, I have played quite a bit of this. I just thought I'd show it up because I do really enjoy this game. He's got some cosmetics, and over here we have our 4 weapons. So the vigilante has a sword, a bow staff, and the chakrams. The bow staff is quite good. The bow is very good, but I like the sword because it hits a lot and it hits everyone. And then we get 4 abilities that all do slightly different things. You probably guessed by the name for these. There's dagger runs, but I like this one, Shadow Strike, which just is literally nothing, teleports behind you, nothing personnel kid, and then you kill them. It's great. We're not going to play on Duke because I won't finish the game. So, should we do Night? Let's do Night difficulty. And then I'll introduce all of the different blessings as we go along. Here we are, first floor. So, with each of the enemies, we can lock on dash, and then that's my ability, and I will get an ultimate at some point. I don't have it yet. But if you've seen some other religious-based roguelikes akin to this, yeah, it's cool. So Mob is all about poison and Spioters, and Oberon is about Fury, building stacks of extra damage. For this guy, I'm going to go with Oberon. I can reroll. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. So here we go. Light attack gives a stack of Fury on hit, and each stack of Fury gives an extra 7% damage. Very good. So we can get some Moonstones, which are unlock things. That's going to lock my light attack though, so we're gonna go over here and do enemies regenerate health. And I like to think that I'm good at this game, although that's not a good sign. He's dead. Ow! So we can do an extra trial for basic currency, Sanctuary of the Giants. So I can get from Gog Magog, my favorite boy. What is he gonna give me? Rocksteady. Whenever you stun an enemy, gain damage shield. I'm not stunning anyone yet. I can get a potion recipe. Is that max health as well? Or just regular health? That's regular. Yeah, we'll take it. I might do a stun. I forgot I have my... And we will do this trial. Come back here. Okay. If you can get the Oberon Blessing to combine, then it just does so much damage. That's the other thing about with my spell, is it does so much damage that anything that increases damage is just exacerbates that additional damage. It's very, very good. Heavy attack blessings. I need the crystal shards, so we'll go this way. I honestly don't really pay attention to the curses on the low difficulties, because if you can't beat the curse, then you're just bad. So we can take a choice, or we're gonna go with the Oberon because it will be upgraded. There we go. So we get our upgraded blessing. Heavy attack, companion. I mean, I guess we just take the heavy attack, right? I'd love to get my spell, though. I just don't think it's worth re-rolling for it. So we'll do the heavy attack. I could go to a shop, but I want more gold. You always get a shop before the boss, or there's always the option for a shop before the boss, and so that's the one I recommend going to. Skip all earlier shops and just go to the shop before the boss. There we go. And plus you get these extra shops, which are just better. Upgrade the level of a random blessing by 4. Yeah, that's worth it. The temporary buffs I think are a lot less worth it. And I don't think I need an extra resurrection token. Ooh, my light attack is now significantly stronger. So I can do Titania, which is big damage on a cooldown, or Babbed, which is backstab. Backstab is good because my spell always puts me behind them. I just don't know if I want... I think maybe is the upgraded Titania better here? Thank you. The thing is, like, Titania on the spell is good, but all of their other stuff is kind of bad, unless you're going full Titania, so... Ooh, another shop. Let's go. I like the Shadow Can. Spell can backstab is very good, but I kind of want that on. I kind of want Overarm for my spell. Dash Leaves Behind a Shade is also quite good. It's Shade's better than Oberon's, which is like the Storm Falcon or something, or the Whirlwind. Remove some curse. I don't have any curse. Extra dash charge. Heal, restores your health. That's useless. On to our first mini-boss. Hello, Mr. Mini-Boss. He's one of the original ones before they released the game, and so I actually know how to deal with him. Just back up and be careful. There we go. Oh, my Shadow Can gone. And the Sword in the Stone upgrades your weapon and your ability, whereas the Fey Banner is just another blessing. The Sword in the Stone is almost always better than any other option. 90% of the time, it is better. And specifically for the way I like to play Vigilante, it very much is. Because light attacks fire projectile waves just means that my light attack hits multiple enemies, which means if you're stacking anything, it stacks it twice as fast. Cursed Blade, heavy attack, Double Edge is also good. Light attack does the wave, is fantastic. So this will... I can get max health or I can upgrade an ability. I don't really have any abilities that are amazing. Do I want the max health? Nah, let's live on the edge. And generally with the elite enemies, I just kind of focus the elite because they always summon, and they will summon whenever their boys die, so... There we go. I want to upgrade my heavy, because I'm gonna make that do more damage. Although the projectile also does give me a projectile now whenever I light attack. Explosive enemy death cry. We gotta be careful about this. I gotta be careful. Because oftentimes I forget. Water? 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 Where is it? There we go. So the goal here is not to kill enemies, but to get water. I think they slowed down the water spawning for these rooms. That takes much. Oh my god, that's a huge death cry. One more. Oop. So I can do Babs or Titania. I'm actually gonna re-roll. And there's Biera. Biera is all about cold and freezing, which is very good. She also does a lot of great spell buffs. But we're gonna stick with Oberon. Fury Sex lasts longer. Spell gives you Fury on hit, but more importantly, it scales with my Fury, which is incredibly good. I can do a heal. Oh, I forgot that we were gonna have the Death Cry. Yeah, now my spell does 200 damage. Yeah. Fairy Ember or Moonstones. The Cyclones versus... I don't like the Death Cry. I think that Death Cry is bigger than it used to be, which is mean. Cyclones aren't too bad. Oh yeah, I forgot spell skills. And this is an extra challenge for the good ending of the game, but it adds a lot of time to the run. We're gonna go gold because I know there's gonna be a shop after this right before the boss. I like to have gold for the shop. I say good ending, it's also the hard ending. Yep, here's the shop. That way I can get an Oberon. Heck yeah. Slowly build up flow while in combat is very good. The ultimate is always good because just having any ultimate, Shade Throw, because it gives you invulnerability while it's active. And I get showed off. I get a Shadowkin, which is probably better than the thing, but this is very good. Throwing blades instead of just being melee makes them very, very good. Ah, this is the newest boss for the end of them. Or the new one? Because there's only two. Am I good against her in this one? I don't actually know if my build is good against her. Ow. Oh, I didn't hit that fast enough. Ideally, you don't break her shield, but you know, that's phase 2 time. There we go. Not too bad for being out of practice. That's what I'm blaming it on. Out of practice. Something I didn't touch on earlier is we have potions, and it's because I forgot about it. So these 3 potions up here, the Berserker Brew, which gives you a bunch of movement and attack speed, health, and then Shockwave Run, you deals a bunch of damage. The Sanguine Serum is usually the one that I go with for the last area, because it's a way to heal, and healing is tough in this one. These will guarantee that your next blessing draw will be of this type, and so I had it on mob earlier. I should have decided before, but I forgot. And here we can exchange. If you don't like any of these, we can swap them out and it will basically re-roll them. If you're playing in multiplayer, because this game is 4-player co-op, then you can swap the blessings between you. But I like all of my blessings. Let's see. Heavy attack blessing seal versus more damage. I can take the damage. Plus, you can always convert the currencies downward. The cornball. Ow! This place isn't too bad so long as you don't get overwhelmed. Do I want a map? Map has some good healing ones if you can roll them, but is the gold better? I think the gold is probably... You get 100 gold and the blessing is going to cost you 150, I think, so it's sort of better. So long as you get something that you like, it's better to take the blessing, I think. Rat. I feel so slow. Ugh. These guys are annoying. There we go. Here we go. Heal at the end of each chamber. Broodmother, which makes little tiny spiderlings, and then healing is more potent. I like Hibernator. It's not the best one. There's one that gives you max health for kills, but I don't feel like re-rolling for that because it is pretty rare. Move faster, deal extra damage. Kind of lucky. I usually just, if a blessing one ever comes up in here, I always buy it because they're very good. Companion Seal, an explosive enemy death cry. Is the gold better? I'm gonna take the gold on this instance. Because a big upgrade is good, but a blessing is better than a big upgrade. And the gold is gonna give me a blessing. There we go. And we go Moonstones. We'll take the curse, but it's okay. It's gonna decrease my max health by 5%. Right, there we go. Ow! Jerk. Last one.
Ultimate ready.
Oh, thank you for readying my ultimate right at the end. Ultimate can do more damage, more mana towards dealing damage, heals you, always good. But I don't, again, no blessing ones. You're killing me. You know, if you're good at the game, you don't need heal. You don't need to heal if you're good at the game. And I like to think I am, so I never heal. Or I don't get max health. Okay, putting poison on the water blossom is rude. Ow. Another Oberon. Fury attacks emit chain lightning's pretty good. Because I don't really need them to last longer, I constantly apply Fury. Oh god. Please be the big rats. Oh, thank goodness. These boys are easier than the alternative, trust me. It may not seem like it, but trust me, they're easier than the alternative. Nice. Get that damage. And there's kind of no reason to not just use your ultimate. Unless in a particular boss fight you're trying to dodge a specific attack. You just use it. Just use your ultimate. If the invulnerability is more valuable than the damage, that's when you would hold it. Get our extra gold. Was there any other event here? I don't think so. Nice. Meteor shower, permanent health curse. I'll go this way. Yeah, this guy works pretty well with most of the blessings. There's some other weapons and other people who don't work well with some of the blessings, but this guy works pretty well with all of them. Just because he does have attacks that do a lot of damage. For backstabbing, he does have a way to get behind the enemy. He hits a lot for anything that applies stacks, which is quite a few of them. Nice, more gold.
Thunderous wrath incoming.
Oberon again. Chain lightning deals increased damage for each stack of Fury. That's very good. Mostly because I don't have it yet. And this is a free blessing. Well, kind of. Fey round. Is it a Morgana? It's not a Morgana. It's the other one. It's Gandalf of Arthurian legend. What's his name? I can't remember. What's the wizard? What is it? Merlin! There we go. So we get a Merlin bonus. Merlin bonuses are great. Spell is stronger, very good. Is it too late to get more gold? Is it too late? I think it might be too late. I'm gonna take spell damage. Especially since I've got so much gold already. There's a big shop right before the final boss though. Nice.
Put it ready.
150. 800 gold's quite a bit. And then the last shot for the boss before what I think is the hardest boss. Why not? Buy both. Bleed on death. Increase your dash recharge speed is very good. And then killing an enemy increases your max health up to a cap. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Was I full on health? Should I have healed? Sir Percival. We thought he was bad. The new one's worse. I could just about handle Sir Percival. Ow, too early. Wham, wham, wham. 1,000 damage. Ow. Jerk. I forgot to use my potion again. And this is an easy potion to use. I just forgot. Actually, I think every blessing I got was over on anyways, so it doesn't matter. Because you can use the blessing potions at any time, it doesn't matter. It just affects the next one. There we go. If you've got his rhythm down, he's not too bad. The new guy is the worst. Max health. And then here, it did a bad job this time, but usually it offers like your most commonly picked blessing against the sword and the stone, which is rude. It's rude? Luckily this time the choice is easy. Looking to the worst area, which makes sense because it's the last like true area. I hate this place. Shoots a vortex, very good. Heavy attack does more damage, more range, and pull minor foods towards you is pretty good. Omni Slash, I do not rate. I do not like him, Omni Slash, because it doesn't really teleport you to them. I'll take the Vortex, because now it hits multiple times too. This way. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Yes. We got him. Make that 15 damage per stack. I feel like... See, here's the thing, is like Chain Lightning is going to help for the rooms, but it's not going to help for the final boss. So, I'm going to take the buff for the final boss. I'll survive. This one's terrible. You get stuff for everyone. Ow! Those guys are jerks.
Your ultimate is ready.
I also don't like the laser bolts. I don't like any of the enemies in this area. I don't know why I'm talking like I do. Here's my favorite bestest boy, just not in this run. Overall, Chain Lightning bounces further and does more damage. Pretty good. Flow is also very good. And I think Flood Meditation is better. So Flow is just gonna mean that I move faster and do more damage, or move faster and attack faster, I think. If I do that, now my next blessing will definitely be over. I actually remembered to use my potion this time. Wow. These guys are tanky. If they're not tanky, they're annoying. If some of them are tanky and annoying, it's just not very kind enemies. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Nice. And that clears my curse. Companion? I don't have a companion, so I feel like that's... I feel like I just go this way because it's an easier room. I don't really want the upgrade. Whoa! Whoa! I've not seen this guy before. He's mean. Please have blessings. Upgrade the rarity of 2 random blessings? Absolutely. Hibernator and Flood Meditation. Flow Meditation, not Flood. And the mini boss. Please be the easy one. It is not. See this? She's bad for melee. That's the best way I could describe it is she is brutal for melee. Because of that attack there. Ow. Because I just can't reach her while she's doing that attack. She doesn't have a ton of health. It's just... Oh, that was almost a hit. Guess wrong. And she spawns the laser boys. There we go. I did get hit right at the end, but it's okay. I'm here with the moonstones actually. So the moonstones let you buy extra rerolls, and I'd like to have rerolls. It's not so big of a deal in this difficulty, but in the later difficulties when you really need specific blessings and gods and stuff, yeah. These silks are for cosmetics. Ow.
Your ultimate is ready.
It's fine. See, I'm still above max health, so it's basically like I haven't lost anything. I'm net positive, technically, is what I tell myself. Ow. I'm no longer net positive. Passively regenerate ultimate is pretty good. Whenever you take damage, create an eruption is also good. Yeah, I'll take that. It's just a little bit of screw you damage to the people that hurt me. Dash blessing seal, that won't be too bad. Earthquakes are annoying in this area. We'll do the silk. Earthquakes wouldn't have been too bad this one.
Your ultimate is ready.
Hello, friends. Well, not friends. Goodbye, friends. We got you. I got you, number. One last gold for the shop and then the boss. Oh, almost walked straight into that.
Ultimate ready.
In the early versions of this game, whenever you had your ultimate going, you couldn't walk over the water, so you were trapped in the little square that you triggered it in. I'm glad they fixed that, because it made ultimates really hard to use in this area. Not the 2 blessings I wanted, but max health, healing effects are more potent on you, 20% extra healing. Sure. Ooh, passive regeneration ultimate. Don't need to heal? Let's go. Having rare blessings is not necessarily the better way to do it. Oh no, not this guy! Oh, I hate this guy. It's so hard to, like, those attacks are so small and so fast. Ow. Ah!
Your ultimate is ready.
The one thing about these enemies, though, for specifically this boss, because there's two options for every boss. There's two.
Thunderous rob
Is that they don't. It's more of a bullet hell than most of the other ones, but they don't have very much health. So if you could just get in there, dodge their attacks, and just wail on them, you'll be okay. Lady Bedivere, the alternative to them, I just feel bad about. I feel bad whenever I hurt them, like, fight them, because I just feel like I'm bullying. I don't want to feel like I'm bullying someone. I didn't regenerate my potion. I'm an idiot. Ah! Yeah, it's because this one doesn't refresh. Oh my goodness, I've completely misplayed my potions this game. Hello, King Arthur.
Do you see how all your efforts are for naught? If you
He's the
defeat
bad
me,
guy.
I will simply rise again. Thus is the power of the Grail. You will never succeed, abomination.
He's the bad guy, I think. What's this? I don't know what this is. But I don't want to, like, just do it. Huh? You know, no, I want to show off Arthur's his new final phase. So I'm gonna
Your efforts
do
accomplish
this.
nothing.
I don't know what that does. Ow. These guys are mean. So have your ultimates ready. And certain pairs of them are much worse than others.
You are destined for failure, abomination.
Your ultimate is ready.
Yep. Have help. It's fine. I'm fine.
Slain Fae, giants, and gods. Expect no mercy from me.
Ultimate ready.
It said ultimate ready! What? It lied to me!
Thunderous rob incoming.
Yep, that was a resurrection token. I would not have died there if it didn't lie to me and tell me my ultimate was ready when it wasn't. That is BS. Because I would not have gone in. I wouldn't have gone in. I wouldn't have taken the risk.
I will restore the knights you
Ultimate ready.
Oh my goodness. The positive of this area is, because you never leave the room, you just wait for everything to recharge.
will you bleed, abomination?
So I can always, since my ultimate passively recharges, I can just wait until my ultimate's up.
Thunderous rob incoming.
Oberon. Whenever you have 10 or more stacks of figure, periodically shoot chain line. I need more. Is it worth a reroll? I'm gonna reroll once. Oh, it's new. I want Whirlwind Shot, but it's new. I have to take the new one. I'm trying to complete the Blessing Codex.
Very well then. Excalibur will be your executioner.
I'm trying to complete the Codex. Let's not forget to, you know, use a potion. I usually go Sanguine Serum. Healing cards didn't even put me up to max. And of course there's no Oberon up here. Ah! We'll do a bad. Chance to evade. That's good. And then I'll heal. On to Arthur. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. I don't think this fight is actually all that difficult. Ow, I say as I immediately get hit. As long as you just dodge out of the way. Dodge. Dodge. Do the swords. Not those swords. I mean, I'll give you credit. You did do the swords. You just didn't do the swords I wanted you to do. That's good enough. This is the sort of fight where it is kind of worth holding your ultimate for vulnerability. But I get my ultimate so quickly, I should just use it. Ow! Phase 2, baby. Better learn how to dodge. Whoa. It's okay. Stay alive. Interesting, I've noticed I don't tend to play with lock-on for this character. And he's gone. We did it. So yeah, we beat Arthur. he gets a really, really cool next stage in the harder difficulties. So, yeah, I recommend this game. I love this game. I think it's beautiful. I think it's it plays really well. It's really precise. It's really accurate. I think all the weapons are fun and varied in different ways. There's a lot of different upgrades you can go with, and the blessings feel generally impactful. There's a reason to take all of them. So, no, I thoroughly enjoy this game, and I hope you do too. I'm if please go check out the developers, support them, support the game, buy the game, all that stuff. And I'll leave you with the final cutscene of this ending.